It's so incredibly inspiring. He came to West Ham as a Chelsea reject at age 14 and then left as a captain and a European champion. Just how much did the perception of Declan Rice in his time at West Ham change from day one to when he eventually made the move to Arsenal?
Yeah, I mean, he got rejected by Chelsea age 14. So that's already a big test of your character. And West Ham, as well as a club, it's a club, their supporters demand a lot. And there's no place to hide there. So to see him come through there and grow in the way that he did is incredible. And to then build on that and continue that rise at Arsenal, he's absolutely at the peak of his powers right now. And it's not by accident. He's one of those footballers who he believes in marginal gains. So, you know, he'll look at diet, he'll look at things that happen in games. For instance, his involvement in the set pieces, him going to the set piece coach and saying, OK, starting taking corners because his delivery is so good. He will focus on those things all the time because that is the realisation, well, that's what top-level football is like. Mm-hmm. It's the tiny, tiny moments. So you've got to have given it your all.
And now, Benny, Declan Rice is getting to enjoy some of the reward as, I don't know what you think his ceiling is, but it seems like he's gotten himself to a place where many would regard him as one of the best midfielders in world football.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree. I think he was probably the player of the year this season in the Premier League, not only for winning it, but guiding an Arsenal team in a lot of different ways. And I think a lot of people forget about that aspect, right, in terms of, yes, he has his leadership. I think he's naturally somebody that captivates not only the locker room, but on the field. You notice him everywhere, right? From a defensive standpoint, his athleticism, the ability that he has to track back, cover ground, protect that back line.
You'd have to say that Declan Rice has at least met the expectation, if not exceeded, right?
Well, the other one I would have put on here, I'd have put Fernandes in here as well, because 100 to 110 million became the benchmark, Benny, after Rice's move.
Mm-hmm. Bruno was it from Sporting at that time? Where did he come from?
Bruno was at Chelsea.
Another Fernandes.
At Chelsea.
Oh, Enzo.
Yeah, so you've got Caicedo, and you've got, with the benchmark being there that's what you get for your top midfield.
Yep.
That's what you're playing at. Mm-hmm. And he's been the outstanding one. The outstanding one.
It's amazing what confidence can bring, and one player can do that to an entire locker room.
You've also got to look as well at, there's a lot of people think he should actually be Arsenal's captain because of the way he is. Declan Rice as a person would be the last person in the world to insist or request to be the captain. He would respect Martin Odegaard. He would respect Gabriel as well and their place in the structure. See, when you've got three big leaders like that, it's absolutely huge. I mean, we haven't even touched on his goals in the Champions League. His free kicks, I was there that night. I mean, it was just sensational, absolutely sensational. He's got so much about him, but I think it's... Do you know his nickname, what they call him?
Tell me.
Because you alluded to it. I was wondering, you alluded to his ability to get round the pitch.
Sure.
He's called the Horse, because his sheer amount of energy that he has and his non-stop running is extraordinary.
And it's infectious. I've played with players like that. I mean, I think about a guy like Roger Espinoza in Sporting Kansas City. He's a guy that covered ground, and he did so many unselfish things. And that's so infectious for players around him. And I think that he builds this team up big time. He makes the players around him better. I'm actually surprised when you told me that he's not the captain. Right now, he's not the captain? Are you sure? Because he resembles what a captain is to a team. He's invaluable to that team.
You must have played with players like that, though, who they have that captain's aura. And even if they don't have the armband, you talk to them and you listen to them as though they are the captain.
100%. And I think Declan Rice is that exactly. So he's been $100 million value and more and helped this team kind of over that hump of, you know, not being able to get to the finish line, even though the talent has always been there for them to do so.
But that's what trophy-winning teams often have. They have multiple leaders on the pitch who can lead in all phases and all areas of the game. But Arsenal do have a massive game coming up to close out their season against the title holders of the Champions League and PSG. And that midfield battle is going to be such an interesting one to watch. Vitinha, João Neves, I mean, two great midfields going head-to-head. What will be the key, Geoff, to Arsenal winning that battle in the midfield against PSG?
Well, there's a big call as to who will be alongside Declan Rice. Will it be Zubimendi, or will he put Miles Lewis-Skelly in there, which would be a massive call. But
what do you think?
I genuinely don't know. I genuinely do not know which way he's thinking. Very different types. I mean, these guys are far more creative. His job is to stop them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
but I think Arsenal is going to be playing as free as they ever have. They've won what I consider the big trophy. I really do. As much Champions League is all of Europe, they've been after that Premier League trophy for as long as they have been, and I think they got the monkey off their back. They're going to play free, and I think Declan Rice isn't even going to have to bring his brothers along. I think everybody's going to be there with him already. With that sense. So, if I had to guess, I think Zubimendi is the one that starts alongside him. But either one is going to. I think they're going to go head to head with an awesome PSG team.
Incredible game coming up on Saturday. But I want to get y'all's thoughts on this. If Declan Rice were to win, of course, the Premier League title, which he already did, the Champions League title, and a World Cup title with England, would this be
you got to stop at Champions League.
Would this be the greatest season for an English midfielder of all time?
Are you kidding?
Yes, of course, right? But I think we're in a dream right now, if that's reality. But
it's not Fantasy Friday, is it? Stop it. Stop it.
It's just Wednesday.
Listen, if you offered Declan Rice any of those things singularly at the start of the season, he'd have snatched your hand off. You know, if you're a player who wins a World Cup for your country, you are immortal.
Yeah.
That's it. They've already done it in the Premier League. I also agree with Benny as well. Going in, you imagine if they'd lost the Premier League to Manchester City, called bottlers, the down mood on everything would have been horrific. They're going into this, not freewheeling, but they've got the wind at their backs.
Yeah.
So that's going to help as well. If you said to Declan Rice of those three right at the start, I genuinely think he would have said Premier League. I think he would have.
The World Cup?
Yeah,
we can win the Premier League next year. We'll take the World Cup.
It's a tough one.
Just the World Cup.
I, personally, if he picks up two of those, if it's on Saturday in Budapest, incredible. Incredible.
Well, I'm just glad to hear that you will be there because you said you were in attendance when he scored those 2 free kick goals against Real Madrid.
Yeah,
so hopefully you can bring that same juju and that good energy as an Arsenal fan.
Those free kicks, talk about precision, set pieces. Thibaut Courtois is not a small guy.
Not at all.
He's done him the first time, and he does him with even better.
It was funny. I was watching that game on TV. I wasn't as lucky as you to be there, but it almost felt like on the second one, sometimes you already have the confidence that you're striking the ball the right way.
Yeah.
And to me, it was like, man, I think he's going to put this on frame. Courtois better be on the move. And, I mean, it was even better than the first, so it was unbelievable.
Thanks for watching this video from Morning Footy. For all news and insights regarding leagues around the world like EFL, Serie A, and all UEFA competitions, both men's and women's, don't forget to sign up for Paramount+.